It is standard etiquette to take off your shoes, luggage, or coat from an unoccupied seat when a public transit system becomes congested and another rider needs a seat. One teenager, nevertheless, had to learn this lesson the hard way. She learned a terrible lesson from the LAPD, despite criticism directed against the officer. Was he going too far? Welcome to USA Stories channel. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. Now let's go to the story. On the Metro Red Line, Bethany Navas was ordered to get off by a police officer who was implementing the rule against placing feet on chairs. As stated by the LA Times, video of Navas' conversation with the LAPD sergeant started to emerge almost instantly. The 18-year-old is heard being asked to off the train and being motioned to stand up at the start of the video. "When you didn't, I already instructed you what to do. You ignored my orders." The youngster, who ostensibly refused to take off her feet from the seat so that other passengers, some of whom were elderly, could sit down, was informed by the officer, "You're getting off the train." Regretfully, the entitled girl defied the officer's orders once more. That's when the situation changed. Grabbing Navas' arm, the Los Angeles policeman started to remove the girl from the train. "Cease! Leave me alone!" she urged. She objected even more, saying, "I paid to be on the train. I'm getting off the train because of you." She said, "I can't get my stuff," as she persisted in her resistance. She was violently pulled off the public transit system by her arm by the LAPD officer. The Daily Mail stated that the cop pinned Navas against the platform wall after removing her off the city metro. "This is not fair that you took me off the train because I had my foot there because I was comfortable like that," she said. She started crying as spectators said it wasn't a big problem and pleaded with the police not to do this. But Navas persisted in resisting after calling the officer a derogatory term, and others started to assemble around her. The policeman had to make a backup call. "Everything is captured on camera," this individual informed the police while Navas started to cry. Another lady cursed at the officer, saying, "Are you kidding me right now? There's no law that tells me I cannot sit that way because I paid to be in there," Navas said. "It's the train's rules, not to mention common decency, since the train was crowded with people seen standing, unable to find an empty seat," the officer quickly corrected her. The once whimpering 18-year-old started yelling at the police again, this time with an audience on her side. The other woman, subsequently revealed to be 22-year-old Selena Luga, jumped right in. "You think you can do this?" Luga made a demand. She called the officer derogatory names and persisted in yelling at him after urging others to acquire his badge number. The gathering of people persisted in taunting the officer. "Are you serious?" Luga said, "You really have nothing to do," as the women on the platform were still arguing with the police. Then Luga used the race card, claiming that Navas was being singled out by the police in order to fulfill his monthly arrest target, and threatening to stay because she was going to defend her people. When more police eventually showed there, they handcuffed Navas and Luga, who kept cursing while being led away. "Would you like to try acting like they can do everything they want, like this?" Luga said, "Freak you guys," and then seemed to spit at one cop. Later, Navas' mother claimed to KTLA that her daughter had just placed her heel on the edge of her own seat and that her daughter had been brought to the hospital with a sprained wrist. In a different interview, her daughter refuted such statements. Nevertheless, she filed a lawsuit, and as a result of her claims, the LAPD was looking into whether or not Navas had used excessive force during her arrest and was going over all of the footage that had been taken of the event. Navas was in violation of Metro's 28-page Code of Conduct for customers. According to the guidelines, it is not acceptable to engage in disorderly conduct by putting shoes or feet on furniture. Furthermore, it states that such behavior might result in removal from the train. Nevertheless, there was a backlash against the officer's conduct. Some said he overreached since they thought the teen's behavior amounted to such a minor transgression. You should ask those who appear to be indifferent to Bethany Navas' actions whether they would want to sit in the spot where she left her soiled shoes. Many people wear pricey workplace dress when using public transit. They shouldn't have to sit in the squalor left by some adolescent who values her comfort over everyone else's. Perhaps the girl's mother could teach her daughter some fundamental life skills, such as how to behave politely in public, how to keep your feet on the ground, how to respect other people's personal space, and how to always obey legal commands from law enforcement. What impression do you have of this event? Tell us in the space provided for comments. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you enjoyed the tale, the next video that plays on your screen will probably move you too.